Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fruitful Trees. And today I'm going to be doing a demo or information about a particular mango. And I'm standing in front of this tree here. This is a dot mango. I'm not going to be talking about the dot mango today, but I'm talking about one of its children. And what I mean is when two mangoes cultivated together, they produce a child. So a dot being one of the parenting mangoes and a mixture with another mango will produce a unique mango with its own particular taste. And that mango is not necessarily going to taste the same as the mango we're going to be talking about today, because most mangoes, when you plant the seed, they're not going to turn out the same. But if you plant the seed and you plant them and they pollinate with another mango near there, they're going to have characteristics of the original one. So the mango I'm going to talk today is one of the mangoes that was given to me by Tropical Acres Farms, Alex, and he's going to give me a bunch of different varieties of mangoes this season to taste and review. So if you're looking to buy a particular mango, you'll know how it tastes and if you should get it or not. Now, let me say that Tropical Acres Farms has over 300 varieties, different varieties of different types of mangoes, and there's a backstory to all of them. You can go to their website. I'll put the link below the video, tropicalacresfarms.com, to get descriptions of each one of these particular varieties of mangoes. And even then, there's still so many more out there that in the world. There's so many different types of mangoes. But if you're looking for the biggest variety of mangoes that you can get from one source in the United States, at least, you want to go to Tropical Acres Farm, because to my knowledge, they have the biggest variety and selection of all these different amazing mangoes. So the mango we're talking about here today is ripe, and not only will I talk about it today, but I'm also going to get a chance to taste it. It's the Excalibur mango. And Alex, the owner of Tropical Acres Farms, wrote on there Excalibur. That's the name of the mango. Now, the history of the mango is that there's a nursery here in West Palm Beach called Excalibur. And Excalibur Nursery are the ones that got this mango and discovered this mango, or planted a seedling of this mango, and this was the result. So many of the mangoes you're going to buy already have names, but if you want to name your own mango, plant a seed, and maybe 6 or 7 years later, it'll come out with a mango, and it's not always going to be a good mango, but if it comes out with a good one, now you have a new mango, and you can name that mango. So Richard Wilson, who's the owner of Excalibur Fruit Trees, I don't know how many different mangoes he's planted of seeds, but this one came out that he liked. Now, the analysis of this, the pedigree analysis of this, had determined the parents are most likely a dot mango, the tree we were just near, and a Carrie mango. So it's a combination of a dot and a Carrie. And it doesn't always mean that's going to taste the exact same way. It might be some other characteristics that might lead to it to believe that that's what they are. And the tree growth habit of the Excalibur is it's a spreading growth habit, but it's not tremendously big, but it's still not a dwarf either. So it's a medium-sized growth habit. And the mangoes, this is the perfect size mango in terms of the type of Excalibur mangoes there are. They're not too big or not too small. They're medium-sized. And that's the color you want when they're ripe. This one's perfectly ripe right now. And he picked it about 2 days ago, and he gave it to me, and I'm going to taste it right now. So this is Excalibur mango. Now, before I taste this, I will say I have had this mango from some other farm, and it wasn't good, because a lot of the farms that are out there, when you get particular mangoes, they're not picked at the right time. I heard great things about this. One of my friends, Bobby, who's been on the show before, says this is one of his favorite mangoes. And I was very disappointed when I tasted it, but I realized it was just picked way too soon from the farm that I got it at. And it wasn't Tropical Acres, and it wasn't good, so it was a disappointment. That's happened a lot to me. So saying that, I want you to give mangoes more than one chance when you get a mango, and if you don't like it and it's supposed to be good. I've tasted other mangoes that were supposed to be amazing, and they weren't, and I realized they were just picked too soon. So another thing I want to say about this is the name of the mango is Excalibur, based on Excalibur's nursery. Now, I got a whole bunch of fruit trees when I moved here, and I got the property, and I put all these trees in, And I realized I planted too many trees too close together, and at some point I would be having to remove some of these mangoes. So Excalibur was one of the mango trees that I removed. Now, some of them I removed based on if they have too much uh, like if they're popular to get disease or something like this, if they don't have good growth habits. So I removed some of those on that. But Excalibur, I didn't hear any bad reports about. The spot it was in, I knew it was going to be problematic later on. And I wasn't 100% sure about this mango to begin with anyway, based on what I've tasted in the past. But I'm going to give it a second chance today. And I'm standing in the exact spot right now where this mango tree was in my yard. And I actually dug it up and sold it. So sometimes that happens. But this is Excalibur mango. And we're going to taste it right now. And we're going to see how this tastes. All right. It's exciting. And if there's any particular variety of a mango that you want me to do this year, let me know a particular variety. But I'm going to try to get as many as possible so we can do some testing for you all. Excalibur mango, here it is. All right, let me move that out of the way. I got a knife here. None of my trees are ripe yet, but Alex has a bunch of ripe trees. They are open right now, Tropical Acres. You can go there and check them out. So, all right, there it is. Excalibur mango, and we're going to try it now. It's a very classic flavor. It's a very classic taste. If you love classic tasting mangoes, this is the mango you want. Now, when I say classic, I mean that mango flavor, that traditional mango flavor. There's nothing special about this in terms of like tastes like a particular fruit or tastes like a candy or something else. It just tastes like an amazing mango. There's no fiber in it. And from what I understand, there's no high susceptibility to this tree to get a disease. And it's a nice mango. I wouldn't rate it as my top mango. I definitely think it's going to be amazing mango, especially if somebody's used to mangoes in the store or if somebody likes that classic Florida mango taste. This is Excalibur mango, and if I had the room, of course I would have a tree. I would definitely get a tree. And I think you should all go down to Tropical Acres Farms. I'll put the link below because they do mail orders also. They have these boxes you can mail. And this is one of the ones that's in a carton box now, depending when you're seeing this video. But you can order the budwood, you can order a tree, or you can get the mango when in season from them. Now, another cool thing about this mango is here we are in mango season right now. It's 2023. And Alex, who has all these different varieties, has only several varieties that are fruiting this early. And I always like to see what's in season and when. And knowing that this Excalibur, maybe it's just this season, maybe it's not every season, but it's on the earlier side, at least this season. It's one of his first mangoes from a variety standpoint that's available, at least this year. So that's definitely something to consider. So, for an example, I have maybe over 50 mango trees here. None of them are ripe yet. I just had like my first Andrew yesterday or something. But Alex already has had a bunch of these ripe. Another one he had ripe here, back here, was an Edward. Mine aren't ripe yet, but he has a bunch of Edward. I was there the other day. My tree's too small for that. But this is a combination of a Dot and Carrie, the Excalibur mango. And I think it tastes more like a Dot to me than a Carrie. But it's and Dot and Carrie are both wonderful mangoes. But some people either love Carrie or hate Carrie. Then I don't know anyone that just likes Carrie. But this doesn't taste like Carrie. This tastes like Dot. And everyone I know who's tasted a Dot, love it, love it. It's another one of those mangoes that have a great taste, but the name isn't as exciting about some other names, and so that's what turns people towards other mangoes often. But this is Excalibur mango. Get it at tropicalacresfarm.com. And they're in season now. I'll put the link below. And thank you, Alex, for letting us try this one. And we're going to be doing a lot of these different varieties of tasting and also explaining these different mangoes. There's nothing really to explain about the Excalibur other than where it came from and its parenting. And it's a good mango. It's a good mango. So that's it. If you have comments or questions, if you've tasted the Excalibur mango, I'd love to know your experience with it and how you rate it. Until then, everybody, put your comments, questions below. Please share this video with others, and thanks for watching, and keep growing. Okay, you're going to taste this mango. Tell me what you think.
A little spicy to me. It's really sweet as well. I kind of like it. I think I would maybe give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's really good.
Okay, that is the Excalibur mango.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
First time you've had it.
It's not bad.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, here's the Excalibur mango. Cindy's going to try it. Go ahead.
Really good, not a lot of fiber, nice and sweet. I'm not a mango, well, what do you call it?
Carnivore.
No, I mean, I've eaten a lot of mangoes, but it's very difficult for me to tell, you know, the difference between the different ones. I have some friends in the Rare Fruit and Vegetable Club that can tell you, oh, this is a Excalibur.
Sure. What would you give it from 1 to a 10? From a 1 to a 10, what would you give it?
Oh, at least a 10.
A 10?
Oh, yeah.
So to you, that's the perfect mango.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't like a lot of fiber in it, you know. So
all right.
To be able to, you know, scrape it off with your teeth.
Well, great. Thank you.
Perfect.
All right.